Hey guys, Dr. Machine Piper coming to you from the Pipe Rest today. Surprise, surprise. And I am smoking my Peterson B42. And you don't see me smoke this much. It's growing on me. I didn't know if I liked it at first. I got it at the Columbus show, but I really like this. It's got a big bowl, and I'm not a fan of the big huge bowls like that. Especially when they're I probably should bring it up there a little bit more, but it's pretty bulbous, but it's a nice smoking pipe, and it's my only peat. So in it, I am smoking Cornell and Deal's Autumn Evening, which is, I think, aptly named. You can almost, I don't know what, it might be my mind taken off with me, but you can almost taste the leaves burning in it. In the fall when you're lighting the leaves up, but. Just a really smooth, really just beautiful flavor to it. So, and with it, I am drinking Sam Adams Golden Goat. And I got to be honest, guys, I got this variety pack from Sam Adams, and not a big fan. I'm a huge fan of Sam Adams. Oktoberfest, Boston Lager is my staple. I think it's their summer ale. It's really good, but this latest one I got is just all really light beers, with the exception of there's three of each kind, and they got three of Boston Lager, some good there. But the other, I think it's three or four blends that are in there, brands, flavors, whatever you want to say, that are in there. Just not my style. I mean, I'm not saying they're horrible. I'm just saying it's not my style. So, yeah, steering clear. Buying those again. Man, is that good? Excuse me. I just want to touch base with you guys, and especially after my last video is kind of serious, and I got a lot of comments like, "Whoa!" But you guys know me by now. I try to be a straight shooter, and if it's a serious conversation, it's gonna be a serious conversation. I don't do this necessarily for entertainment for everybody. It's just this is the real. I don't want to say the real me, because it makes it sound like I'm trying to be overly dramatic, but sometimes you get the not so funny stories or the funny stories. So just wanted to put this video out there today, and say hey, and hope everything's going well. Been doing a lot of thinking lately, just about life in general, really, and I think a lot of that is because of what's going on over in Ukraine, and the real important things of life. Yeah, it's pretty horrible what's going on overseas, but sounds like the world's back in Ukraine and starting to get them the help that they need, so that's good. But no, just doing a lot of thinking about life and the right decisions to make. When to like we'll take pipe smoking for example. I get so excited about pipes and tobacco, and as a lot of us do. But I've got to gauge it back sometimes. I got to remind myself that this is a piece of wood with a piece of plastic with a little bit of metal. That's all it is. It's nothing really. No, people have designed it, laid their hands on it, and made something out of it. Yes, and that's very cool, and it's very relaxing to be able to smoke my pipe. But that's not all. Don't hate me, guys, but that's not the only thing that goes on in the world. So I'm saying that more from my myself than anybody else. But just remind myself, hey, there's important stuff. Two of my favorite words to live by are intent and integrity. And to my shame, I don't fulfill both of them nearly to the extent that I would like to. But I think any person that calls himself a man probably has the same theory or the same view. You can always do better. So I always try to be the same guy. You know, I grew up trying to impress people a lot, and uh, you know, I thank God my wife came along, and you know, over the years I've learned that you know you don't have to impress everybody. It's not about that. It's not about making friends. It's about being true to God and being true to yourself. And uh, you know, I've grown a lot in that aspect, and you know, integrity was always a big word with me. And then I got into, I won't say got into, but you know, the thoughts of intent, living with intent. You know, what am I doing? You know, am I just going to work, coming home, and eating dinner, and going to bed? That's God's got much more than that for me in my life. So, you know, just that living with intent, helping other people out when you can, and you know, having a purpose and knowing what your purpose is and learning what your purpose is, which can change. And you know, every time I think I've got it figured out, guess what happens? You know. But it's fun living this life. Um, yes, it has its problems, but those are my two words I've been thinking a lot about lately: is intent and integrity. And having said that, man, I'm looking forward to the Chicago show. I can't wait for that. I'm super excited about the Chicago. I'm excited for multiple reasons, guys. I'm excited because, one, I've been wanting to go to that, you know, ever since I started smoking a pipe. But you know, last year they canceled it, and I want to say the year before they canceled it too. And you know, I just want to go. I went to the Columbus show, and I really enjoyed it. You know, I got to see several people down there. Nathan from Let My Camera Go, David from St. David's Pipes, Smoking Fireman, Matt or not Matches, Beans, Greg Tunnel Take. There was a lot of guys down there, and it was just very cool. And I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot more guys in Chicago. It's just cool to be able to see guys face to face, and you know, sit down and realize they're just as cool, if not cooler, than what you're seeing on YouTube. You know, which is most of the time not the case. But then YTPC, I think, is an exception to that rule. And yes, there's the tobaccos in the pipe. Can't forget about those. But you know, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm looking around you here to look up at my shelf, and I'm pretty set on pipes. There's a couple more that I'd like to get. You know, I wouldn't mind having an artisan pipe, and I really want one of those Phoenix pipes. So those, hopefully, good Lord willing, will end up on my shelf before it's all said and done. But other than that, I'm set. I really enjoy the collection I have right now. About 20 pipes, I think, 20-ish. And you know, they vary, but most of them are, I think, somebody was just asking me the other day, you know, what kind of pipes do I like? And you know, it's 90%. Actually, I think all of them, guys. All of them are bent pipes. I don't like straight pipes. Just not my thing. Sorry, I keep brushing my lip. I ate peanuts before I got on the video, but yeah, I'm not a big straight pipe fan. So you know, the bent not apples, bent brandies, bent billiards, and I've got them. So, and there's, like I said, there's a couple more I'd like to get, but for the most part, I'm set. You know, as far as the tobaccos go, if you guys have been following me at all, you know, I've been blowing through different blends of tobacco between the different challenges and, you know, a couple things that were sent to me. So, you know, I'm starting to settle down there even, and my rotation is starting to form up, starting to shape up. I can tell you right now, you know, yeah, I'm smoking the autumn evening, but this is going to be one of those ones that's kind of a nicety. Like I've got some Boswell's Christmas cookie in there. I have only during Christmas time, and this will go on, I think, on that shelf. I'll have it probably more often than that. But as far as my rotation, you know, I've got, and you English guys are probably going to cringe, but sorry, but I've got Lane Limited, RLP6, I've got Chartwell from the Tinderbox, which you haven't had that. That's really good. Um, I got Boswell's Beer Blend, Carter Hall, um, my favorite Distinguished Gentleman. And I put up there the other day some Lane Limited BCA. I'm not positively going to keep that up there in my normal rotation stuff because is it the PG or whatever it is? I was talking to John, Average John, about this, but there's so much of it kind of leaves a film in my mouth after I'm done. But it's really, really good. And before it's all over, I think I'm going to get some Smoker's Pride Vanilla Cavendish because that was just phenomenal, especially for the price. It just blows me away. So those are the big ones for my rotation. That's kind of my rotation right there. So, and like I said, I've got some others. I think come next winter, when it gets colder, I'll start going back to some of the more Englishy ones. I think Countryside is one of those. The Squires, Kingsfoil. So, but yeah, I'm really happy with where I'm at with my tobaccos and my pipes. So, the TAD and the PAD is kind of settled down now. So, we'll see how it goes. But man, I'm looking forward to that Chicago Pipe Show. But guys, I'm going to cut it short, or not cut it short, but cut it because we're already getting up to almost 12 minutes, I think. So, I hope you guys are all doing well. Until next time, you take care.